Hi. Thanks for stopping by the My Reader Minutes. To all that are new here, welcome. To all of my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. Y'all, today I want to just discuss the guy named David Burke. Now, I never knew anything about this David Burke until recently. I don't listen to his music. I'm not down with what he's about. Um, but just within the last couple of weeks, I've been listening, trying to hear what's going on with this whole situation. Now, what I can tell, he's a singer, right? I don't know what type of genre music. I've never heard of any of his songs. Maybe because of the age gap. Let me see. How old is David? Um, he was born in 2005. So there's a significant age gap between me and David. I don't know what his music genre is, but he likes to wear bloody shirts. Shirts with fake blood, right? I don't know. He's very morbid, they said. So, but anyway, September 8th, when they found a body in the back of his or in the trunk of his Tesla. Trunks are in the front or in the back, I don't know. But they found a dismembered, decomposing body in the trunk of his Tesla. Evidently, the Tesla was abandoned somewhere up the street in Hollywood Hills. Then they impounded the car, and there was a foul odor coming from the car, and they reported it. The police investigated the smell, identified there was human remains in the car, and like I said, it was dismembered. They identified the body as being a 14 or 15-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas or Rivas, I don't know. Um, a lot of things are coming out. Supposedly, they must have been boyfriend girlfriend. It sounds like he is like in his 20s or he's 20 years old, but she would have been 15 on her birthday. She was actually 14. Come to find out, they've had like matching tattoos. Was she living with him the whole time? Because she was reported missing in 2024. She was reported missing in 2024, and they found her body in 2025. So how long has she been? She was decomposing, and it doesn't take long for a body to decompose, does it? Like, how long does it take for a body to decompose? Let's find out. 3 days? Okay, so all right. So the police did say that they thought that maybe um that the body had been put in the car maybe 5 days prior. I guess so. That was the guess her date of death. Um, it's crazy. I don't know anything about him. Um, According to ABC, it says Hollywood Hills home where David had been living was searched overnight. Law enforcement sources told ABC's News on Thursday as authorities investigate the death of a teenage girl whose body was found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to the 20-year-old singer. A search warrant was executed at the home, which the singer does not own but had been staying. And the Los Angeles Police Department detectives were seen taking a computer and several other items from the home. Los Angeles police confirmed Thursday that the search warrant was served in connection with the death of the teenager. Several items of evidence were recovered and will be analyzed by detectives in the coming days. This is an ongoing investigation. Investigators are following up on several leads. The development came after the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office on Wednesday identified the female body discovered last week in the trunk of a towed Tesla registered to the singer as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, I don't know. The teen from Lake Elsinore was reported missing last year, investigators confirmed. The body was discovered in the trunk of the Tesla on September the 8th, 2 days after it had been towed from a Los Angeles street. One neighbor remembered seeing the distinct looking Tesla parked on the street for some time in front of the house that was searched, and later in two other parking spots on the street. It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. It had a big dent on it, had Texas plates. That's where I got the Texas from. Who's from Texas? It had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, people could be hanging out with their friends for a long time. The circumstances of how she died and ended up in the trunk are unclear. The cause of death is still to be determined. So it says the LAPD's robbery homicide division is leading the death investigation. The case is not a homicide investigation because authorities do not know how she died. I'm sorry. Why isn't it a homicide investigation? If she was dismembered, did she do it to herself? Did she cut off her own limbs or whatever? It's clearly a homicide, and somebody put her in a trunk. Because if you're dismembered, you can't climb in the trunk yourself. I mean, what do you mean it's not considered a homicide? Uh, it could be a cold case because maybe you don't have any leads to who may have done it if you can't connect the owner of the car, to whatever. I mean, he is the owner of the car. I'm not understanding this. I don't understand. The case relies on the medical exam as determining the cause of death, which is proving difficult. No arrests have been made. Well, why is it difficult? Because she's decomposed? It's hard to get evidence from a decomposed body. She was dismembered. So you need to find what she was dismembered with, maybe a weapon. Probably can't find it now, but I'm sure it was probably in the home. I mean, LAPD told ABC on Thursday that they are following up on leads in the case and they're trying to move the investigation forward. That makes no sense. The victim was about 5'1" with wavy black hair and was wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and metal stud earrings, according to the medical examiner. She also had a tattoo on her right finger that said, "Shh." The vehicle was registered in David Anthony Burks, known professionally as D4VD, according to a senior LAPD source. It is one of the several vehicles owned by the singer, with many different people using any of the vehicles at any given time. Okay, so he probably has an entourage. David, who first went viral on TikTok, where he had 3.8 million followers, released his debut album in April. The singer, known for his indie, R&B, and alt pop sound, has been on tour since August. The tour stop in Seattle on Wednesday was canceled, with shows next set for San Francisco and Friday in Los Angeles on Saturday. You know, I don't know if he has an entourage. Anybody could have probably had the car. But it would still be a homicide investigation. She didn't cut herself up, and she didn't put herself in the trunk of a car. So I don't know why it's not considered a homicide investigation. They're gonna have to explain that to me. But check this out.
Go ahead and take your hand, put some blood on that hand, take that hand, and put it on that shirt. And I'm gonna do this 25 more times, and I'll come back to you when it's finished. Finished the bloody shirt. As you see, my hands are completely decimated, but we came out with a good uniform, and we're about to go on stage. I tried to make my bloody shirt uniform for.
So he is selling custom Itami bloody shirts. That was his thing. So I guess that was his shtick, right? He was gory. And so now it says, According to TMZ, D4VD or David, I guess, has removed the merch from his website following the investigation into the body of 15-year-old Celeste Hernandez being found in the back of an abandoned Tesla. They claim the white button up top defaced with fake blood was removed from the site within the last few days. The shirt was on sale for $35. David introduced the merch to his fans back in 2023, and it has been consistently selling, with fans often seen wearing it at his shows. The decision to axe the merch comes just hours after it was announced that the remaining dates on his tour would be canceled. In addition to the canceled shows, lost endorsements, and discontinued merch, his label was reportedly set to launch a deluxe edition of his Withered album, which has now been indefinitely pushed back. If you recall, Celeste had been missing since April 2024 when investigators found her body in the back of David's vehicle one day after her birthday. Thoughts? Um, hmm. If they are saying that other people could have potentially been driving the cars, like if he has an entourage, these young kids, they have entourages. So, could he have had someone that was jealous of him, set him up? Yeah. I don't know. Some of the comments are, it's more concerning to me that people wanted to buy this. Are y'all okay? That was funny. Um, what's taking them so long to lock him up? He was literally doing all this right in public face, and TikTok fans were just loving it. I personally believe he wanted to get caught. He made that song in 2020 with the lyrics literally talking about what happened to this young woman. He then has caskets and bloody search. He's selling tour. It just seems like he wanted to get caught, because who leaves a dead body in the car and then goes on tour for 4 months? Well, the body would have had to be in there, was only in there for 5 days. So might not have been him. It really seems like he wanted to be caught. From his lyrics to the imaginary in his music videos, why the authorities are dragging their feet are on this is beyond me. So he's not in custody. What if it's real blood on the shirt? This is wild. I'm so invested in this story. This man had coffins at his show, bloody shirts at his show, and made a song about killing the poor girl. Meanwhile, they are too busy investigating the young thug. I'm just waiting for that autopsy report to say she was pregnant with this baby. Oh my. Like I said, this documentary is going to do numbers. Somebody else said he has an obsession with death and violence, obviously. Why the hell would you want to wear that? Call me crazy, but I think he sold the shirt he killed her in. Think about it. The fact that people bought these shirts. Well, I don't know. I thought it was a little odd that they hadn't locked him up, because he's an African American, I think. And usually they lock us up right away. So that's a little odd. It's gotta be linking to someone else and they're investigating it. That's the only thing I'm thinking of, because he would have been down to jail. You see what they did to Little Nas X? He didn't do nothing to nobody. He was just walking down the street naked, and they took his butt straight to jail. They found a whole body in his trunk, and they not holding him. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense. Let's see what else I can find on this. I don't know. So tell me what y'all think. What is this? What is this about? This is a weird story. Very weird. It's unfortunate though that the young girl had to, you know, had to die. And I pray that this young man, who seemed to get his start on TikTok, um, and actually came into his own thing. It looks like to avoid getting copyright strikes, he decided to make his own music and um started making music on his own on TikTok and stuff like that. That was very creative. But if he did it, he needs to be locked up. I found something on TMZ, and it's the moderators from David's Discord. And they sent out this message to everyone. It says, to the members of this server, it says, we, the Discord and Twitch staff team, want to clarify what we knew and didn't know regarding Celeste. We were not aware of her true age or that she was a missing person. We also did not have any contact with her outside of what was public. From what was shared in David's Twitch streams and from her role in the server, we understand her to be around 18, 19. She appeared in 2 streams, but otherwise was not active in the server, and we did not have any ongoing communication with her. Most of us are not located in California, so we were not aware of any missing person reports connected to her. Additionally, the staff team had minimal contact with David or his management. The mention of her full name within the server was not seen in real time due to how fast the chat moves when David pings everyone. As a result of the situation, the majority of the staff team has left the server, and we are no longer associated with David. We do not support his actions in any capacity. Our priority has always been the well-being of the members in this community. We are deeply saddened by the situation and extend our prayers to Celeste's family. May she rest in peace, and may her family receive justice. To support her family directly, here is the link to their official GoFundMe. Rest in peace, Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And it says, for the record, Celeste's 15th birthday was the day before she was found in the car. The admin says, based on what was shared on David's Twitch streams and from Celeste's role in the Discord server, they believe Celeste to be around 18 or 19 years old. So this is a stream that they put on here. Let me share.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even.
Are
We need to delete this.
Are we? Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
Says, although the message posted on Discord claimed to be written on behalf of the Discord and Twitch, a rep from Twitch tells us that the moderator is not employed by them and that the statement was not made on their behalf. So we reached out to Discord, so far no word back. So whoever left the message, yeah, didn't work for Twitch. So it wasn't on their behalf. That's so crazy though, right? This whole situation is crazy. I hope they find who did it or bring him to justice or whatever the situation may be. It's weird. I mean, I'm just going to sit back and wait to see what happens. It'll be interesting what they come up with. So I guess all we can do is stay tuned. So there's that. Anyway, y'all. And if he is not a suspect, which doesn't sound like he is, then they need to hurry up and find out who did it. Like, what are y'all gonna do? He had to have a airtight alibi. He must have had an airtight alibi because whoever was moving the car, if he was gone for 4 months, according to the lady in the neighborhood, the car was moving. So somebody was moving the car. He wasn't even there. So maybe they're looking at that person who may be of a different complexion. Just saying. Anyhow, let's get down in the comments and talk about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And with that being said, everyone be blessed. Peace.